Good
Going
morning,
live into
Deeds.
Facebook in a few seconds here.
What's
Let's
good,
see.
bro?
All right. Apparently, I think we're live in the Fitty Fitty Facebooks. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jason. How are you doing today?
Outstanding. Happy Friday, Deeds. Made it through another week, brother.
Another week, another good week. It's Friday, so it's almost over. We got the weekend to tend with, but cheers to a week well spent.
Happy Friday.
Yes. Yeah. What's on your agenda for this morning?
Bro, I'm getting ready to dip here in less than 30 minutes. I'm going to get on the road and I'm going to run up the highway to Payson, Arizona and go
Cool.
see my friends Bob and Mike Ferguson with Pain in the Glass. Um, they purchased the
Awesome.
business a couple years back and have blown it up. And like, I'm excited to hear more about it, man. I went up there a few months back to visit with them
Hmm.
and do a little work and just to get to meet them. And that day, I got a phone call, and it was about a sick friend of mine, so I was kind of out of focus. And
Sure.
I don't know, I didn't. We had great conversation, but like now, like my mind is ready to go. I'm excited to get to talk to them more and
Cool.
find out a little bit more about how they've done it with their business. And so, yeah, man. So I'm gonna go slang some suds, a couple houses. One of them has a ton of French panes. I just got a new 6-inch maker in yesterday. Uh,
Nice.
yeah, I'm excited about that. And Jersey, thanks. I appreciate you. Speaking of maker, I want to say thank you to Maker. They sent some soaps and things for me to pass out, soaps and stickers for me to pass out on the road trip, bro.
That's rad, dude. Awesome.
Yeah,
That's cool.
good,
That's
good,
going to be
good
tossing them
people.
out. Take it, try it, test it.
Yeah, man.
I've heard
So,
nothing but good things about the Orange Crush.
yes, absolutely. It's great. I'm not sure. Have you used it or not?
I have not used it. I was given some at the convention, but then I read on the back,
You,
flammable. Nope.
yeah, you
I'm like,
can.
I'm not putting this not in my luggage. And I,
Yeah,
I like Gladiator. I'm a Gladiator guy. I will
yeah.
try. Yeah, I'll try it. Eventually I'll put it in an order for the maker.
You'll
But
you'll
but I'm
get
good with what
some
I got.
in a few weeks because you'll see me. So I'll make sure
Yeah,
you're
I'll
good.
use it then. But I can't
Yeah.
take it home because I'm flying back in a few weeks, so I'm gonna have to leave it with someone.
No problem. But yeah, man,
Yeah,
it's so usually when it comes to soaps, I do like a thicker consistency, kind of like the
sure.
Gladiator, and the Gladiator is one of my favorites too. But the consistency on the Crush, it's like a thinner, more liquidy, and it's deceiving it's great stuff. So thanks to the people at Maker.
Yeah, I hear nothing but great things. It's great on glass, a good smooth slide.
Yeah,
Just my next soap re-up, I'm getting it, so I'll check it out.
yeah. What do you got planned for
Very
the
cool.
day?
Today, office work until 3 or 4, and then heading over to do a is it patio and a driveway this afternoon. So looking forward to that. And then tomorrow it's going to be windows and a house wash.
Windows
So
and house
busy.
wash.
Yep. My mom's coming into town Saturday, but because
I
I
ain't
was backed
kidding,
up.
bro.
Oh yeah, it's rad. We yeah. So that's small world. But yeah, she's coming to town, but I'm working Saturday, so my wife's going to pick her up with the kids from the airport, and then my wife gets to spend quality time with the mother-in-law while I'm out working tomorrow. And then Sunday, because it's Sunday, I'm gonna have to go out and do another job also just to catch up. So it's more time alone. She gets to play with the grandkids, so that's awesome.
That's rad. So let's be real. Our parents don't really want to see us anyways. They do want to see the grandkids. I mean, come
That's
on
why
now.
they're coming. Yeah, they put up
Yeah.
with us for 18 to 20 years, whatever.
Yeah. So it's last night, earlier this week you were talking about kid graduate pre-K grad. So I went to a
Yes,
pre-K grad last night also. So you and I are like living these like dual lives. It's weird.
it is
I went
strange.
yeah, I went to a pre-K grad last night too. My daughter and my niece. And it's wild. Like I don't understand. It's cute. It's great. My kid goes to a preschool at a church too, so they sang some songs and whatnot. But the pomp and circumstance that goes into these things for a 4-year old going into kindergarten is bizarre. Um, Cute as
All I
all
could hear
hell.
is Macho Man intro music pumping circles. And the kids go,
Cute as
yeah,
hell.
creaming. Kindergartners rise to the top. Yeah, all the way from first grade. Yeah.
Cute
But
as
yeah,
hell. But yeah, man, it's wild.
it is
I
wild.
can't. I'm trying to keep in touch too with who pops in and who pops out of the rooms. My attention span isn't so great, but if anybody pops in and I don't say what up, I apologize. But we
Yeah. Good
appreciate
morning. Thanks for watching.
everybody.
I,
Absolutely.
I've only got it on the Zoom action so I can make sure connection is good and all that. So I'm not looking at the Facebooks, but appreciate you watching.
Yeah,
We're here for you.
absolutely,
But
dude. So
but yeah, the Macho Man. I missed out on my son's pre-K grad because we were so busy with work. I was in the chair, so I got a lot of pictures, some video, and some cuteness of him picking his nose and stuff. You know,
yeah,
it's a good deal. But oh
I
yeah,
put, I
my
I
wife's
was
like,
that dad. I was taking video because I wanted to send it to my mom.
yep,
She would have been here. But that's my point. Like there was probably 100 to 50, 150, 200 people in this church. And I'm like, there's 20 kids here and they're four. Why are we so
yeah.
excited about this?
Woo! That's my nephew's cousin's brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
Skylar.
Skyler, I know your
Yeah.
mom. Wow, my phone took a picture. My if anyone has an iPhone, my iPhone is completely full, and I've offloaded apps and all that fun shit. But it's completely full. I can't do an update, so I've got to Google Eyes to figure out how to pull all the photos off there in the cloud and just leave them off because that's like a majority of my content is photos and what do you call it? Videos from jobs, you know, gutters, windows, taking pictures of this shit, that shit. Um, so yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever had an Apple phone that got completely full. I've got to offload stuff. Don't watch a video. Not
Dump,
fun because now
dump,
I
dump,
can't.
dump.
Yeah, not fun. Um, Yeah, so in other news, spring is here. You know, the phone's still ringing. People are looking for jobs. Answer the phone, guys. Just a
Morning, Craig.
reminder. Craig, how you doing? How's the the lake effect action going? Do you guys have? Is it windy today? Is it raining?
I don't know. Today it's going to be beautiful for me in Payson, though. It's glorious. I'm going to like 70 degrees. What are you up to? Like, what's the
Right,
weather like
right
there?
now, the morning walk was 79, but we're hitting up to 94. So yesterday working, it was 94. I did gutters yesterday afternoon, and it was hot, but it wasn't that humid, which was great because I didn't sweat my ass off the whole time, like at
Yeah.
all, because there's no humidity. When that comes here, and you know, summer is upon us. That's when it sucks. That's when your whole shirt is just wet, you're just soaked in sweat for hours. It sucks, but that's Houston. That's the summer down here. But it's here. I mean, 94 here. It's probably 94 where you're at, right?
Actually, it's odd. We're in the low 80s, and it's going to be nice until next week, and it goes from like 82 to 84 all the way to um 97 in a 3 day swing. So,
Wow.
morning, Damien. And Craig says he's got sunshine, warm weather, work is piling up. It's basically the same thing that you're saying. The phone's ringing for everybody, right?
Yeah, I mean, spring is here, guys, and that's it. I get a shit ton of spam callers, but I always do the, you know, Mr. D's gonna help you. And then I just count one, two, three, four, and then I hang up because it's obviously the guy goes, "Ba-tick. Hello, my name is Benjamin. I'm calling you from. No, you're not from Cleveland, Benjamin. You know, Google ads,
Yeah.
spam callers.
Damien said good morning as well. And dude, I wanted to thank him for the great stuff he's putting out there. Um,
Yes,
Positive vibes and great content too. Um, Helps remind me to keep dialed in. And for
po-
some reason, some way, he always puts out something great like that. So thank you.
positive, loving the flow, going forward, loving it, moving it, doing it, liking it, doing it,
Moving it. It's
moving it,
Friday. We're just gonna be grooving it.
grooving it on the Friday. Yes,
Yeah,
and you got a fun drive ahead of you, so
yeah.
crank on the AM
That
radio.
cruise isn't bad, dude. And it's a nice little highway action after I get out of the city. It's not too bad. Um, just got to make sure I mind my speed and P's and Q's and we'll be all good, baby.
Yep, yep. Littering and like super troopers. Go watch out for the speed traps through the mountains and the canyons there.
Yeah, there are a couple. And I'll be sure to, like I said, mind my speed. I'm in a 2003 Chevy Silverado. I did get an oil change yesterday. I got new wheels.
Canyonero.
I got new tires last week too. I think I told you about that, but I did get new tires and baby, I needed it, man.
I don't want
Yeah.
to talk about it. Mine are
Huh?
mine are like a 60-year-old man in Florida, it's bald. Mine are getting bald too. I got
Yeah.
a bald trailer tire I'm looking at. It's kind of getting bald, and it's time for some trailer maintenance. So if you guys have a trailer for your window supplies or whatever, change your tires, change your truck tires, change your rubbers. There you go. Change those tires, guys.
Mark Tanner's in the house too. Good morning, everybody.
MT.
I'm in a hoodie because I'm getting ready to go up north and it's about 10, 12 degrees cooler. So,
Ooh,
uh,
enter Eddie. Eddie has entered the chat about you, Northern Window Cleaner.
yeah, I am a Arizona sunshine baby. I think
Yep.
Grace was in the chat too for a second. Nice to see you, Grace.
Good
I
morning,
appreciate
everybody.
you guys, dude. Happy, like it means the world to me to say good morning to everybody and just hope that everybody has a kick-ass weekend. Yeah, I'm fucking jacked. I'm so excited.
Jack.
I am, and I'm really excited for this trip too. I have a couple other places that I will be popping into. Overland, Kansas. That's going to be at the end of the trip. That's going to be like the 10th, 11th area, and
Cool.
then after that, it'll be Denver for about 10 days or something. I don't know, man. I'm just getting excited. So
Cool. It's neat. It's almost there.
it is almost here. It is
Dude,
almost.
your mom's gonna be in town tomorrow.
Yep.
No, your mom's gonna be in town. My mom too. Kids are
Yeah, that's
excited.
hot. Yeah, my
I give it
daughter's
go ahead.
excited too.
I give it a day or two until my mom's like, you know what, Henry? My son, like, I need a nap. Just go bother your brother for a minute. Like, 'cause my kid's like high energy. Jojo, the living Indian circus boy with a pretty new pet. He's all over the place. He's always talking. I got a question. So my mom's gonna be like out of gas in like 10 hours. She's gonna be nap time, constant coffee and cigarettes. That's my weekend for the whole week, basically. Coffee pot's going to stay on, and every 25 minutes she's going out for a smoke. Yep.
Burning a heater.
Oh yeah. Well, with these kids, she's gonna be like Russ Cole from like True Detective. I'll tell you a story. When your dad was a kid, he used to light things on fire. Like my mom's gonna freak out the kids. I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. Good times.
Smoking lung dart after a lung dart. Just
Yeah,
bam,
yeah.
bam, bam.
Lighting her cigarette on the other cigarette. Someone go fill up Grandma's coffee mug. I need more coffee
She's
made.
got a
You know.
story to tell.
Oh God, yeah. But yeah. So I'm excited to have her out. But at the same time, I'm working this weekend, so just I'm steady working. That's the name of the game because she'll be here all week, so I'll be able to hang out Monday through Friday. Uh, my wife also tells me that our kid just graduated pre-K. Actually, going to do it this week, next week, but we're going to enter him in their kindergarten class. So he's going to go to their church school kindergarten class next year.
Cool.
So he'll be going to school for that, from 3 to 9, 8 to 3 something. So that's cool. So my wife will be able to focus on homeschooling the older two, and then working on her business and all that fun stuff.
That's
But
rad, dude.
so how
She'll be
many
able to
kids do you?
focus. She'll be able to
How many kids?
focus on all that.
Yeah, she'll be able to focus more, and then let Henry be a teacher's problem. But he's kids are smart as whips nowadays, and it's interesting. But yeah, how many kids do you have?
So I have my eldest is 26. He just got engaged. So I have a 15-year-old and then I have the 4-year-old. So yeah,
Okay,
man.
cool. You've got the
I'm
three.
like,
Yeah,
it's bizarre to me that I have one that's gonna get married and then one that's barely going into kindergarten.
that is nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is crazy. It's like Father of the Bride style.
Oh my God.
Like
Hey man.
that's
Let's
cool.
just it's just gonna keep me younger, right?
That's it. That and hydrating. Drink your
Or
water.
age the shit out of me, one of the two. I don't know. But I'm pretty content. I mean, life is good.
Cool. That's good.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta tell you something. Um, it's mental health awareness month this month. And I've been seeing some stuff on the internet and whatever. And I just wanted to say thank you, Deeds. You have
Thank
helped
you.
me be able to have these conversations in the morning. And I feel like it really helps my stability and just being aware of what's going on and having open communication with somebody else in the field. I feel like it's helped me get a little more dialed in, and I just want to say thanks, bro.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you. I enjoy sharing our time together, and just being able to throw things off somebody like-minded instead of giving these spiels to my kids all the time. Like, Dad, I haven't seen the Highlander. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's like, God damn it. Like
Well, some of these
the,
references I don't get either, but I'm here
exactly
for them. But I'm
right.
here
And
for them.
mental health awareness is at least aware that I'm mentally aware that I get them, and that's all that matters. You know,
Well,
when I
and
start saying we or us or they or whatever, then we've got issues mental health wise. But uh, but yeah, I'm glad to chat with you in the mornings, and hopefully the guys that are watching, if they're still watching, they enjoy some of this, get a chuckle or get some insight or idea. Oh yeah, I run my business awkwardly, or the way that that guy does too, myself, and it works. Or however. Just thanks for joining us, and I want to thank Fred for always wanting that milk bone at the right
dude,
time.
I gave him
You
one already this morning, but he hears your voice, Deeds. It's not my fault. It's your fault, bro.
you
Fred
should
hears your
invent.
voice.
You're like a Rick Moranis device where every time I talk, like he can put his paw down and get a doggy treat or something.
Something, man. Like
Yeah.
I seriously, I already gave him one. I'm gonna grab him one again real quick too. But yeah, thank you to
Maybe he
everybody who pops in.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to sit down and join us for a chat for a while. Maybe he's got a lot to say and you just really ignore him. And he sees you talking for 10 minutes and he's like, come on, I got a lot to say, Jason. Just let me up on the couch. Let me tell you about what I found in the backyard or what I'm going to eat today.
Gosh, he just likes to be a pain in the ass. That's what he
Well,
does.
yeah.
He's like,
Well, it's
and
because
I know if I scratch you enough, you're gonna have to do something. So
he
yeah,
is,
man.
he's a camera diva. That's him.
Yeah, he's like,
But,
Dad, I need some shine.
but yeah, other than that, things are well. Besides this damn heat wave we've got in Houston. The community pool is open this weekend, so I'm going to take the kids to do cannonballs and stuff when I get time. So that'll be nice. A reprieve to the 96 degrees.
And how is the community pool that we speak of? Is it like a actual community pool, or are we
It's a
talking
large
like a
community pool. They have
not like a
competitive.
public pool?
It is a public private in the neighborhood. So we got 1,000
Okay.
homes in the neighborhood. Every home gets a pool card, but it's never that busy. There's always only maybe 10 or 12 people there at the most. But they're having like
Lifeguard on duty or just like
yeah,
chill?
lifeguards. Yeah.
Okay.
The neighborhood cares about the safety of most everybody, so they do that. But they
Okay.
also have a swim at your own risk, which is something I might look into. But basically, you sign a waiver saying I won't sue you if I have a heart attack in your pool, and then you can go in and access it from like 6 in the morning until like 11 at night and do swimming laps, which is something I was a swimmer in high school, loved it, but I should be doing that and I'm not. So something to look into. But anyway, the pool is great. It's got a diving board, so you can do like backflips and front flips, all that fun stuff. And it's just a fun deal. It's a good amenity to our neighborhood. So in the summer, it gets to use the shit out of July, September, whatever. Good deal.
Have you shown your
You get,
kids maybe the Sandlot?
I have not yet.
Okay.
My kids are kind of sheltered in that sense. You think of the movies that you saw by the time you were 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and think of the shit that my kids have seen. It's like night and day. It's like they're watching Disney and I was watching Faces of Death Volume
But you
2.
told me, hold on. You got to preface, so we got to go back a little bit. You told me a long time ago you have older siblings, and I think one worked at Blockbuster, right?
Yeah, he worked at
Okay,
Blockbuster.
so, and you had older siblings, so it doesn't count. So,
Oh, well, I was exposed,
yeah.
because I was just like, oh shit, cool, you know. But my kids, yeah,
I don't think I saw half the shit that you saw when you were young either, and I'm 10 years older.
yeah. Well, I was like 4, and my brother Eric was watching Chucky, right, Child's Play,
Yeah.
and so we were up at my babysitter's house, and she had her entire upper around her room perimeter with shelving, and on those shelves were porcelain dolls just lined up. So I walk up there. What are you watching? Oh, I'm watching this movie. Come here. And he like shuts the door, locks it, and then there's Chucky like walking. Like, oh my god, no, that's terrible. And yeah, so that was fun. But that was cool. I enjoyed it. I wasn't like freaking out or anything.
Oh, yeah,
But yeah,
that would have
when
freaked
you're
me the
exposed to
fuck
that
out.
kind of stuff at 4 years old, it'll change you. But for the better. But anyway, my kids sheltered. They're loving Disney, um, and that's cool. It's more Blippy in the house than Jason Voorhees for
Yeah.
Henry. But things are good. They're happy,
Hey,
well-adjusted little kids.
hey, Frank just popped in, and that's a shame because I love Frank, man. But I'm about to have to dip on out of here in just a couple minutes, bro.
When I dip, you
Oh,
dip, we dip.
when I dip, you dip, we dip.
Mm-mm, it's my
Ah,
jam.
yeah,
Well,
man.
happy Friday. I'm glad you get to get some windshield time, sit there and contemplate your day and look out
Absolutely.
the
Hey,
window.
Frank, thanks for jumping on, and Damien and Grace and Craig and everybody.
Thank
Frank,
you.
go burn one down, as Ben Harper sang. Um, enjoy your Friday as well. Uh, Deeds, you want to give anybody some shout outs, some love?
Shout outs and love to everybody out there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for, scrolling and stopping to watch a few minutes of our segments in the morning.
Yeah,
And thank you, Jason, for joining us. I'm glad we could get this out, and I'm looking forward to your trip here at the end of the month. We'll be following along and rooting for you.
me too. I hope it's a lot of fun. I got some fun stuff. Like I said, that Overland, Kansas is going to be a nice stop too. We'll talk more about that stuff on Monday when we have a little more time. And I'm sorry I'm compressed on time today, but it does mean a lot to me to get to do this. So thanks, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in the rooms. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it fair. I want to give a shout out to Squeegee Tom, who always shares our stuff.
Thank you, Tom,
I want to give a shout out to John Magdos, who keeps it real with me and tells me pay attention to
Jim.
one and don't be focusing on the other. I love you, John. You the man. And just everybody in the rooms and out there, man. Appreciate you guys.
WCR Zero, Chris, and
WCR
Guerrero,
Zero, Chris, Alex, and Jersey.
and
Thank
the
you
reps,
for
everybody.
um, hooking it up the other day. I appreciate you. Lower rung, what up? And appreciate you guys.
All right, you guys have a great day.
Happy
Make
Friday.
it change your rubbers
Change
and
your
make it a good
rubbers, and
one.
I hope your passion buckets are overfilling. Are we good? Are you there?
You're